We recently made an episode on how to create advanced form elements on Webflow thanks to the new custom DOM element that Webflow released recently. However, today we're going to look further into Color Picker and we're going to see how we can use Color Picker to let our users change the color of an SVG that we have on the page. This is going to be a fun use case. It's a very simple JavaScript code that we're going to do, and we're going to have some fun project that you guys can clone. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can clone it and see in the video how we can do it. So let's get to it. We have here this page with a lot of SVGs, as you can see. So these are SVGs that are pasted in using the SVG import. So SVG import is a great app that can let you import SVGs with the path as custom DOM element. So you can see this icon means that this is a custom DOM element and this is the path. And if you go to settings, you can see that it's right here, all the details that we usually find in the code embed. And this can be a very good way to give us more access to the options, to the features of the SVG. And we're going to see some example today by changing the color of the SVG using a color picker. Of course, not here on the live version of the site. So let's see how we're going to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a div block here and can call this color picker wrapper. Inside it, I'm gonna go and add a form element because I need that form element to add the color picker inside. I'm gonna delete almost everything, yeah. And then inside the form, I'm gonna add custom element, right? It's right there. And then I will go to settings and I will change the tag into input and I will give it the attribute of type, and here will be color. And you can see it's now a color picker. We go to the preview mode and we click on it. You see this is the color picker. It goes in different color modes, and the color that you want, you can pick it from here. It also picks the colors that are on the screen. So this is great. And now we want to connect the values that we input here to the SVGs that we have here. Now we're gonna need some code and I'm gonna paste in the code now. If you're liking this content, please do subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to me. Now let's get back to the project. So first we will open and close a script. So we're gonna open and close script and we're gonna write the code in here. Now I have the code preset and I'm gonna leave it again in the clonable in the description below so you can check it out. So first we're gonna get the element, which is the color picker, and we'll give it the ID of color picker 1. Next we'll add the data group, so basically the SVGs that we give it an attribute of data group and a value of group 1. So we're gonna have group 1, group 2, so I'm gonna get into that, but first we're gonna see how this is done on group 1. So anything with an attribute of data group with a value of group 1 is gonna get affected by color picker 1. And then we're gonna target both SVG elements and non-SVG elements, like the text here. So we're gonna see that. So I'm gonna say, so this is for the SVG element, so it's style.fill, and then the target value, which is the value that's picked from the color picker. And then we're gonna add another one, which is gonna be style.color. So this is for the text. So basically .color is targeting text color, and this will also give it the same value of the color picker. So let's test this out on group 1. Now I've already named them. So I've already set up some groups. So this is data group 1. This is data group 1 as well. This is data group 2. Now I set them previously before the video. Now I set them randomly. But as you can see, I put the data group attribute on the SVG itself, not on the path. However, you can use both, but I would recommend using it on the SVG. And on the color picker, we have the ID of color picker, so we're gonna add it color picker 1 just like we have it in the code. And now we're gonna publish and see how this works. All right, so now it's published. Let's go to the live version. Let's pick color. So if we pick a color red, you see all the SVGs with the group 1 is changing color. Now I'm gonna go back and add the group 2 as well. Let's add group 2 just to make this even more fun. And so I'm gonna add another part of the code. Basically it's gonna be the same, it's gonna say color picker 2 and group 2, and I'm gonna have another color picker. So I'm gonna duplicate this and this will be color picker 2. And now that I have the color for the text, you can see I can add it to my title text. So for example, this V letter here, I can wrap it in a span. So if I click wrap in a span, I can give the span the data attribute, data group, group 2, for example. Now if we publish, see how this works. So this is also group 2. So I have 2 letters in group 2. So if we publish, Now this is the color picker 2. So if we go to color picker 2 and we change the color, let's say green, dark green, and then this one will be something like blue, light blue, something like that. So now as you can see, they are changing, and of course if I refresh, they just go back to the normal. So this gives some sort of interactive way for your users. I mean, you can build a lot more on top of this, and I would love to see what you guys do with it, so do let me know. And that's the video for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the next one.